Alright, so I am going to be building the flexrc mira or mira. I think it's mira. It's a 65 millimeter motor to motor nano frame. I'm going to be using some 0705 motors. They're 15,000 kV. The frame, it looks like it's 1.5 millimeters thick, maybe 2. Actually, I think it is 2. It feels pretty solid. Yeah, it looks about 2 millimeter. It takes 40 millimeter props, and I'm gonna be using the, what is this? This is the Teeny 1S. No, this isn't. This is just the Omnibus. I can't even remember the name because the Banggood doesn't sell it anymore, so kind of forgot the name. I've been buying these like every other day for months, and now all of a sudden they don't sell them anymore. So this is the last one I got, so I thought I'd keep it for myself. So yeah, Omnibus F4, and I haven't tried this out yet. I got it to try it out. I thought it looked good. It's a 5 amp 1 or 2S, so that's good. I had been using the Furious Tiny Pepper or whatever, the 5 amp 4-in-1 for a long time, and it was working excellent. It was a really great 4-in-1, but I was getting them for like 15 bucks from Heli Nation because they had them on sale. I didn't even know that that was the sale price. So then when they were all gone, I was having to pay 25 for them at other places, and I was like, screw that. And so I saw this one, and this one was actually 27, but I was like, well, if I'm going to be paying 25, you know, I might as well spend $2 more and get something that I trust even more, you know, because Cicada is an awesome brand. They do really good stuff, so. And Furious, on the other hand, is like kind of iffy, so. Even though that 5 amp 4-in-1 from them was really good, you know, some of their other stuff isn't good, so. Anyway, then I'm going to be using just a little lemon satellite. I took the plug off of it and straight soldered it so it's real thin. And made my own little pH 2.0 plug with some 20 gauge wire. And got a tiny whoop camera mount with some tall standoffs and a little CM275T that sticks in there. And that'll about do it. I guess I'll throw a buzzer in there too. So yeah, I'm gonna get this slapped together and then I'll be back.
Bye.
Okay, so far I've put on my battery cable, took off the stock wires, tinned up the pads. I'll try to zoom in. Now I'm going to remove the stock signal wires, and that's not in focus. Well, I guess that's as good as it'll get. Okay, so I'm gonna put this plug that goes into the Omnibus on here, so I don't have to, you know, split any wires together or anything. And it says on the board what each one is. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, 1, 2. Man, these are super close together. I just stuck two together. Okay. I really hope I don't pull a pad off. That would just suck so bad. That's one thing that they need to make double of, is the signal pads. Because there's nothing you can do once you rip those off. It's just garbage. Okay. You just want to make sure when you got pads this close, you just want to make sure your iron's clean. You have a teeny tiny bit of the tip tinned. Okay, so we got, this is signal 1, and 1 goes to 4 because of the way it's set up on the board. So 1 to 4. Actually, I need to add some solder to this pad first. Okay. So 1 to 4, I'm pretty sure. It can get confusing doing this shit. You just gotta test it, and if it doesn't work, change it till it does. And then 2 is 3, right? Yep, 2 is 3. Yeah, it just goes in order. I'll show you a nice close-up when I'm done, since I think it's blurry right now. And then the power and ground will just go straight in with the battery cable. Make sure I don't have anything stuck together. Kind of looks like that last one. Can't really tell. Yeah, it looks like it's joined together. That last, the white and yellow. Alright. What? Okay, hold on. Yes, just hold on a second, okay?
Okay. I can be...
So when you have them joined together like that, make sure your iron's clean. Just pull one of them away. Actually, I don't even think it is joined. I can't even tell. It's just so small. Pull it away and just start over with those two. Okay, there we go. Now let's look at it.
She said look at it.
Okay, that looks much better. No, just hold on one second, okay? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I got the flight controller over, I plugged it in, and I got it set up to where I got the USB coming out the back because when the camera's on, the standoffs will be in the way on the sides. So, out the back, there's nothing that'll be obstructing it out the back, so that'll be fine. And that's how I build them on the brushless whoops too. I'm using these little spacers that came with the Slingshot, I believe, the Toma Quad Slingshot. They're little 16x16 TPU spacers. So on the bottom I used some that were cut in half, and then on top of the ESC I'm using full-size ones. And then I'm gonna just stick the flight controller on here. And these are the screws that come with this ESC. It comes with all that stuff right there. So with the flight controller on, I'll just need to put these little nuts on there. Can't really do it one-handed, so yeah, I'll be back after I put these nuts on, and then next we'll be soldering up the motors, I guess. Alright, so I got all the motors soldered up. Got the flight controller screwed down, and then I just soldered up the lemon satellite. Put a piece of foam tape on it, and now I'm going to stick it down to the top, and then the camera will go right over the top of that. And I kind of checked it out, and it's going to be just like the exact length that I need. So yeah, let me put that down, put the camera on, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so got it finished up. Well, almost finished. Still need to do a couple things, but I need to figure out what to do with these antennas. I didn't even think I was going to be able to use this. I had to take it all apart after I finished it. And lower those top spacers. I had to trim them down. You can see I trimmed that much off just to be able to make these props clear the stack. See, now they're going over the top of the stack, just barely. There's just no room on this build. It's crazy, but it's doable for sure. I mean, you can see now that I got the stack lowered, it's clearing it about 2 millimeters or so. And then there's plenty of space on top. I tried it with just using 31 millimeter props, and it freaking flew awesome. It flew great. So I know it's going to be even better with these props. I haven't flown it yet, but I don't have any charged batteries, but I can plug it in. If I can do that one-handed. See, it's ready to go. Sounds quiet too. So next video of this will be some DVR footage, I guess, or some line of sight or something or another. Alright. Damn, flies really good. Really good. Pretty happy with it.